This question says describe the additive inverse. So for any element in the vector space, let's just use U and V. We can find negative U or V in the vector space such that U plus V is equal to V plus U equals to 0. That guy becomes your additive inverse. So as you know, R cube is three-dimensional space, or the set of all ordered tuples. So suppose U is equal to X, Y, and Z. This is, for example, a vector in your vector space. Its additive inverse is negative U, which is negative X, negative Y, and negative Z. For any vector you have, the opposite is going to be the additive inverse. Then you're adding these two vectors together, the outcome is 0 at vector. C of negative infinity to infinity is the set of all continuous functions on real line. All continuous functions on real line or negative infinity to positive infinity. You have lines, you have, for example, polynomials, you have quadratic and more functions. The set of all continuous functions. So if I take any functions at f of x, the opposite of that function that gives me 0 function is negative f of x. So if you have f of x, negative f of x is the additive inverse. M of 2 and 3 is the set of all 2 by 3 matrices, and we know that it forms a vector space with matrix addition and scalar multiplication. So when you have a matrix with 2 rows and 3 columns, A, B, C, D, E, F, to get a 0 matrix, you're going to add to the opposite. So you're going to multiply your matrix by -1, and this gives you the 0th matrix. So the additive inverse is going to be this matrix. We're going to multiply every element by negative sign. So this guy is the set of all 1 by 4 matrices. All right, so 1 row and 4 columns. So you have a row matrix, A, B, C, D. If you add this guy to its opposite, it gives you 0 matrix, 0, 0, 0, 0. So this guy is going to be your additive inverse. Now for P4, remember that this is going to be the set of all polynomials of degree 4 or less. So for any polynomial, its opposite is multiplying that polynomial by -1. So for example, if I have P of x equals to a sub 0, a sub 1x, a sub 2x squared, a sub 3x cubed, and since it includes 4, we're going to stop at a sub 4x to the 4. It's negative, it means that you are multiplying the polynomial by negative sign, negative a sub 0 minus a1x minus a2x squared minus 3x cubed minus a4x to the 4. All right, if you add these together, you get the 0th polynomial. And finally, the set of all matrices or all 5 by 5 matrices with the regular matrix addition and scalar multiplication. So basically you have, for example, A11, A12, A13, A14, A15, and the same as you saw before. A51, A52, A53, A54, and A55. So if you have a 5 by 5 matrix like this, its additive inverse is going to be the opposite, which means that you're multiplying every element by negative sign. So if this is matrix A, minus A is the additive